changing the hose, that might be a possibility. So welcome to another episode of Salty Country. I'm out here this morning. I'm going to change out the engine shutoff relay. I've changed this out in a previous episode. Once we got the hydraulic hose fixed, the engine didn't want to shut off with a key. So anyway, I picked up another relay. I'm going to change that out to make sure that we didn't unplug something when we were changing the hose. That might be a possibility. So stick around. We'll get this relay changed out and we'll move on to something else today. Real quick, for anyone that didn't see the previous episode where I changed this out, the panel under the seat, open it up, and these 3 bolts, remove that cover, and then I'll show you exactly where it's at. Real quick, I opened up the battery compartment, disconnected the positive on the battery so I don't bump a wrench up in here. I've pulled the cover off, and the engine start relay is right here. So there's a bolt right up in there that holds this thing in. It's kind of tight, but just got to take your time with it, get it out. 1 bolt, and then plug it back up. All right, quick update. I was thinking about this, and we put this hose in. It was down there around where this plugs into the fuel shutoff solenoid. And so I shined a flashlight down in here, and maybe we can see, but this pink wire down here is unplugged. It goes on the end of the solenoid, so that's the issue. I went back and looked in one of the previous episodes when I changed out the relay and went through my troubleshooting to figure out this problem, and I was like, you know what, I need to check this. And sure enough, us putting this new hose in, we unplugged that wire. So I'm gonna get it plugged back up. All right, I got the connector plugged up. You see that pink wire down there? I got it plugged back in, so we should be good to go. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do about this yellow jacket's nest in this pile of trees, but hopefully I can solve it this weekend. I walked the excavator back over to the house so I could have access to power. I want to vacuum when I replace the floor mat. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I'll show you what's involved. It should be just a couple bolts. Should be pretty simple. Hope I don't jinx myself. I've had to add a little bit of penetrating oil to that one. And this one came loose. It was tough, but it came loose. We'll let this soak for a minute. These probably have not been off the machine since it was new. I would bet this is the original mat. Wonder who did that. Had a couple straws in it. Oh, probably vacuuming out a vehicle. All right, let's get this thing fixed back up. Go get me a screwdriver. Got me a couple screwdrivers so I can scrape all this dirt out of the cracks and crevices. Pretty cool here this morning. It's in the 40s. No wind. Feels good out here. I may get out and burn one of the burn piles. I may have an errand to run, so I'm kind of waiting to see if I'm going to have to go run that errand. All right, let's vacuum some of this up. I'm gonna go get me a brush. All right, I got a steel brush and a brass brush. I'm just gonna try to get all this fine packed dirt. Try to get this as clean as possible before I put this new mat. Get my vacuum going. Cleaning out around this cab mount. I spared you guys the battle. These new mats are tough, but I got cleaned up all under the mat, got it vacuumed up good. I had to get my wife Melody out here to help me, but it's back on. I still need to step on a couple spots to get to sit down right, but yeah, that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. I want to thank everyone for watching. Remember, if you like our content, subscribe, share it with your friends. This mat looks pretty good, don't it? See you on the next one.